Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome to our episode of Playlist Top 10, showing my top 10 list of playlist things. I don't even know if I'm saying words right now, but I'm doing it inside playlist things or treasure. Let's begin. Number 10 is Bert Hold the Doorman, and I feel like he's been underappreciated, and he needs some appreciation. I mean, you walk into the instance, he tells you what this place is, he'll tell you where Medivh is, he'll tell you how to navigate the place, and then he'll port you back to the Guardian's library after you've killed the Shade of Iran. So you know what? Thanks, Bert Hold, for being a great doorman. And a ghost. Number 9 is Ethereal the Ethereal, and I was just browsing through Karazhan looking for random pointless stuff, and I remember this guy, but I don't remember him having a rave going on inside of his body. So I was like, why is he like this? And I looked around, and I couldn't find anything. So does anyone actually know about the lore? Because I've looked all around, and I don't know why this guy has like a disco party happening inside of his bandages. By the way, I looked up on Wowhead and someone said this guy needs a seizure warning pasted on his bandages, which I thought was pretty funny. But seriously, I want to know why he's like this, or if they just kind of put it in and were like, whatever, it'd be fun. So, comment below. Number 8 is the secret bookshelf that leads to a secret passageway, and it's like, who doesn't love secret bookshelves and secret passageways? Unless they lead to Terestian Illhoof, who is an optional boss, and I never really liked this fight, but he drops loot that apparently has been spending too much time around Yithyar because it is seizuring out. Number 7 is the library in Karazhan, and I just love the whole aesthetic of the library. I love how open it is. I love how part of it's been like just blown open, so it's like, you know, something happened here, you know shit went down, but you're not really sure what it was. And it gives off this Hogwarts vibe too, which is really cool. And then one thing I didn't notice was the books are being burned. I don't know how I never noticed this. Maybe I just didn't pay enough attention, but I was like, the fire is just burning books. So, library in Karazhan, one of my favorite rooms. Yeah. Number 6 is the chess event, and whether you liked it or didn't like it, it was something that was very unique and memorable about Karazhan. And I feel like people that haven't even been to Karazhan know about the chess event. And personally, I was always in the middle. I'm like, it's alright, it was an alright thing, but I do always remember the chess event because of how different it was, so that's number 6. Number 5 is the opera room in Karazhan, even though everybody's sitting on like picnic benches. But, I mean, that's fine. You got the giant organ that has like crazy tubes coming out of it every which way. And then you got the ceiling with the chandelier and all the banners and the cool ceiling painting, which I actually went over in my pointless top 10 ceilings video, a plug within a plug. And on top of that, you got the organ dude who's Sebastian, which I think is a reference or call out to Johann Sebastian Bach. I think. Maybe not. Maybe they just gave him the name Sebastian. I don't know. That's number 5. Number 4 is the actual opera event in the opera room. And I think this is one of the most unique events in Karazhan, because you get one of 3 bosses. You get the Wizard of Oz, Red Riding Hood, or Romulo and Julianne. You know what? Let's take a listen for some nostalgia purposes.
Don't let me pull the wool over your eyes. See for yourself what lies beneath those covers. And now, on with the show!
I like how everyone applauds for you, like, you're like, I was just out there, and I was one of them, and now I'm part of the show! I am the show! But seriously though, I remember Romulo and Julianne, and everyone hating that. And then it got nerfed and then nobody cared anymore, but screw you, Romulo and Julianne. Number 3 is in the hall where the curator is, and as you can see on each side, there's an owl with green eyes. Normally I'd be like, whatever, it's an owl statue, it's kind of cool, but the fact they have green eyes, I feel like there's something deeper to that. Like, are they demonic owls? Are they fell energy owls? Is there someone watching us through these owls? Who's watching us? Like, these are the questions I started asking. I'm like, you know what, this is kind of a mystery. And to me, that puts it at number 3, the mysterious green-eyed owls. It sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Number 2 is the dining hall in Karazhan. When you first walk in, you go up the stairs, there's this big banquet hall, and you walk further, and you get to where Moros is, who's one of the first bosses, and it's actually one of my favorite boss fights in Karazhan, on top of being one of the first ones, and the room just looks like really cool. You got the stained glass with the light shining in, you got the banquet tables, you got everybody chatting, and it's a really cool room. It's a really cool first impression of like fighting a boss in Karazhan. Because, I mean, like, you're like, all right, we're in this new instance, let's go up here. And then you're like, whoa. And you kill Moros, and it's awesome. And it's a pretty difficult fight on top of that. And here's Moros. He's dead on the table next to the pig. And number 1 is the door when you walk in, because if there's anything that gave me nostalgia, it is the creak that the door makes when you open it. So with that, I leave you with the creaking door. See you. This is the non-copyright music song. I do this now because my videos have gotten flagged, and it's really annoying. So I just do this. Boom, 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 boom. Click the links. Boom, boom, boom.